Hmm. I think I should be live after decades of inactivity again. I'm finally live, I think. I was not actually at home. I was somewhere else for the last 20 days, almost 15 to 20 days, whatever that is. Let me just see. Whatever that is. Let me just see. Whatever that is. Let me just see. 20 days, almost 15 to 20 days, whatever that is. Let me just see. Let me see. Let me just see. I think the audio is kind of less, I think. Let me see if I can do anything. Firstly, let me reduce the BGM volume. Even the sound effects, I think that needs that is better. Let me just see if the chat is working. This thing. Okay. 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 That is better. Let me just see if the chat is. I think, yeah, chat is working. Okay. Let me just. Okay. We'll finally start. It's still loud, Thora. I can't hear myself. I think it should be fine now. We'll finally start Trails in the Sky SC. I played FC back in January, the remake. And God, I loved it so much. I think it's one of my favorite games of all time, I think. And I was gonna start like SC in February itself, but I had a lot of things going on, so I didn't really get the time to start it back in February itself. But in March, then I played RE9, and after RE9, I was supposed to play SC, but well, I went somewhere for like 15-20 days, so I didn't play any kind of games there or anything, right? So I'm finally getting the chance to play it now, finally. And I think, wait one second, let me adjust the screen somehow. I think it's kind of incorrectly proportionate. Yeah, it should be better now. But anyways, we'll be finally starting this game. I'm very excited for it. I've heard like such amazing things about SC. I think I've heard like it's like one of the best, if not the best in the series and all and whatnot. Let's go with normal only. Oh yeah, I'm very excited. I'll try to give the story cues from the first game because it's very much connected with the first game in terms of the story, right? The entire Trail series is heavily connected. So I'll try to piece in whatever I can so that anyone who's watching can have a sense of context, right? This is Estelle. She was the main character in the previous game, and yeah. It's so interesting to see this because I started the original game back in 2022 February, 4 years ago now. And the original, there wasn't the remake then, right? So I was playing the original in these graphics only, so it feels kind of nostalgic. But yeah, still. Oh yeah. So in the end of the game, the first game, what happened is that she has a friend called Joshua, he was a very major part in the previous game as well. And honestly, it's very hard to explain now that I think about it. That If I have to explain the entire story, it will take a very big chunk of time. Let's just play it. I don't think anyone is watching anyways. So, let's just play it. Oh yeah, the harmonica thing. So, oh yes, he uh mm, yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's been 3 months since I've played the first game, so yeah, my memory is also kind of failing me a bit, but I remember slightly. I do remember a bit slightly. Give me a second. Uh, yep, okay. Oh, it's the harmonica in her hand. Joshua. It's so interesting to see these graphics in low poly kind of style because the remake was beautiful. The art style that they went with, the overall direction that they opted with was amazing. I'm not saying this is bad. I'm just saying that it's just interesting to see, how it is right now, the Gransel Castle and whatnot. Oh yeah, no one knows about Joshua or where he went in totality right now. This game is going to be more of like from what I know, that it's gonna be like a Joshua's retrieving like mission kind of thing. They'll go in the north to retrieve him and whatnot. But yeah, Joshua is going to be a major part of this game. We're gonna know tons about him and whatnot. Very excited, very excited. Pulled out a phone or something. Oh no, that's a card, her tarot cards or whatever it is called. Oh, we're finally in the game. We're controlling Estelle. Let's go. Okay. I absolutely adored the harmonica thing that Joshua played in the first game. I used to listen to it non-stop. The harmonica version. Even the what's the name of the Arano something. I can't seem to remember the name exactly, but Cassius is her father. I'll just give you a brief idea of what happened in the previous game. So in the previous game, basically, Joshua was retrieved by her father Cassius during an ongoing war, right? And throughout the entire game, we didn't really know what his past was actually like and whatnot. But right in the end, like in the post-credit scene of sorts, I wouldn't call it post-credit, but in the very end, after the main plot of the first game concluded, we finally got to know what his past was by a character who was actually kind of following us in a secretive manner. And we got to know like he was like a super army kid kind of sort, like a war machine kind of thing, a kid machine, killing machine kind of sorts. And her father basically recruited him, not recruited, but saved him, right? And that guy was actually subconsciously still giving information to the enemy kingdom. I can't remember how exactly, but he was somewhat subconsciously or unknowingly giving information about Liberal, the kingdom we are in right now, the kingdom Cassius belongs to, and the kingdom that ultimately saved Joshua, right? So that is what I remember. So when he finally got to remember that he was giving information about Liberal and he was this war machine and whatnot, he felt very guilty and he decided to return to his original kingdom. I think that's what is happening. That's what I interpret it to be, right? Society of Ouroboros. Right. Makes sense. Yep. Hmm. Hmm. There is a remake that is going to come out this year around September, October time itself, but I am not gonna wait that long. I'm very excited for the story, so I jumped right onto the orange itself. Skera. Shera bolte, I think. Shera. Skera. Shera. I think it's Shera, yeah. Sherazad. Oh. Ame. It's Ame. Ame is in Japanese Nyogo. Trails in the Sky, second chapter. Interesting start. So not a very bold start, right? I think it's like a direct continuation. Exactly direct continuation, like right where we left off in the first game, right? So I'm assuming this is Joshua's lines, dialogue. Ceci, the song by this band called Cecilia. What's the name of the band? The Vamps, yeah. I used to listen to them a lot when I was younger. Oh yeah, we finally meet this guy. I've seen so many clips of him in the newer games. Good job. Are we gonna have a fight? The previously insensitive joke held for the medallion with the chalice, is it how that is pronounced? Engraved in the center. Yeah, that's. Isn't that the seal of the Septine Church? Bingo, this is the Grail emblem. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kevin Graham. Looks and a move aside, I really am a priest of the Septine Church. Interesting. Oh yeah, his outfit is kind of, like a priest. I've seen him like countless number of times, but that thought never occurred to me. Interestingly, it for real, or is this another joke? Why do you have to doubt me still? I am a serious, devoted priest, I never miss the Trinary prayers, and I always have my testaments right at hand. Uh, I think I left them on my seat. Sorry. Yeah, that really helps your case. You really are kind of a weirdo, Father. It's so weird to hear Father from her for him. Victory is mine. That's more like it. Cute girls like you deserve to smile. Is he allowed to say that? Anyway, if you want, I'll give you an ear in my official priestly capacity. No pickup lines, I promise. Aidios. Aidios is like the god in this world. The god which people pray and devote themselves to, right? Smite me dead otherwise. Well, okay, but where do I even... Yeah. Hold on now. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry anyway. It's my I am not seeing that. Great goddess. Steady there, child. You've been keeping this bottle up for ages, haven't you? My shoulder is yours. Come on, cry it out. I'm here. This is the harmonica I was talking about. It's so good. It's like a slightly different version, but I think it's in the same veins. I really like it. Pum 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 pum. Pum 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 pum. Ken, right? I'm sorry, that was pathetic of me. Hey, no big seriously. My shoulder's always got it for a girl to cry on. So how about it? Feel a little better now? Yeah, a little. I'm Estelle Bright. I'm a member of the Bracer Guild. Estelle, eh? Dang, even your name. Oh my god, why is a priest sitting on a underage girl? That's creepy. Hang on. You said the Bracer Guild? Hey, shit, I was pressing control on my keyboard and it apparently skipped the dialogue or something. Might be hard to believe after seeing me break down like that, though. No, not at all. Now that you mention it, you do look kind of low. No, you look. You do kind of look loaded for a bear. For a bear. You're a martial artist of some kind. I guess you could call me that. I focus on staff combat. Though you said you're a priest, Kevin. I do appreciate the shoulder, but I gotta admit, you don't look much like any priest I know. Or would trust, usually. Yeah, I never... I've seen him countless number of times, but he never came across to me as a priest of sorts. Never. Huzzing through the chest, madam. Well, I'll admit that. अरे यार मैंने गलती से skip कर दिया. Shit. Is there a feature where I can no? In the previous game, you could look back upon the dialogues that are occurring. So in case you miss one by mistake, you can just press a specific button, and it used to just load up the previous dialogues, which was a very nice quality of life feature. My order heads to such places at set times each year and offers church services and teaches Sunday school. Think of it as home delivery churching or something like that. I never knew there were priests like that, but it does make a lot of sense. And unlike church-bound priests, there's a lot of us who are more carefree about dress code. The church just kind of lets us do our thing, so... Well, fair enough, I guess. So Kevin, I guess you're off to some village somewhere? No, not immediately. I actually only just arrived in Liberal, like today. Okay, it's too tiring to read it out. I'm just gonna read it in my mind, actually. Arteria, middle of the continent, I see. No stress, my he's already. Oh yeah, I forgot. She confessed to him, I think, in the end of the previous game, if I'm not wrong. But I don't recall what Joshua's response was. I don't recall that. He's gonna be our party member for a bit. Ew. I wonder if in Sails in the Sky 2, we're gonna go through the entirety of Liberal again. I wonder about that. It'll be better if we explore a new place, like... That'll be more fun in my opinion, no? He's obviously he's obviously not gonna be there at the home. Oh, how do I save? Away. Are you don't tell me I gotta use my keyboard mouse every time to save, no? That's so annoying. Don't tell me that. Arey yaar. I don't wanna save every time using my keyboard mouse. करो सेव कर ही लेते हैं. Oh, the entire city of Roland. What's the kids? Yeah, Luke. Yeah, that's weird. I thought... Oh, I can save using keyboard. I gotta press B. That's nice. I meant controller, but anyways. I do remember the way to the house, but I just wanna explore. This is a church. Oh. You know what? The stream is very small, but I just ended here today because I just remembered I have some very important work that I have to complete tomorrow, which I have to start right now. Right? I need to prepare it in prior so that I can actually get done with it tomorrow. So I'll go try to do that right now. I'm extremely sleepy, but I'll try to do that right now. And I don't think anyone joined this stream, but if anyone did, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining.